Long time no vlog. I'm in New York. I'm about to go to a workout class with a friend and then we'll catch up after. Honestly, I kind of missed this too. We are headed to the well this morning. I had to put on makeup this morning. Like, I guess I didn't have to, but I was filming an ad really quickly that was due today. So I'll be working out with some makeup on, which is never fun, but it is what it is. I had no time in between, and here we are. Schedule feels just as jam-packed as it always did when I was in New York, and it kind of feels good. Nothing to wake you up, like just being busy as fuck. But it's gonna be a quick trip. But right now, we're gonna work out at the well. Making a quick stop at the apartment to change outfits before I head to another cafe to see another friend. It's actually not as cold as I thought it was going to be, which is such a blessing. Okay, so let me update you and talk to you while I change my outfit. I am being a little extra and wearing another outfit to see a different friend because it's going to rain, I guess, for the last 2 days that I'm going to be here. I'm really not here for very long. So I figured maximize the skirt wearing while I can. I have this pair of boots that I brought that I just really never get to wear in LA, and so I brought them with this outfit in mind. So got a black sweater moment. But basically, I'm in New York for a client shoot. I originally had a panel that I was going to speak on that got canceled at the last minute, and I had mentioned to an old social media client of mine, and they asked me to come do a shoot for them. So basically some mass content shooting, and this is the 1 week where I haven't had too much going on for the first time in a couple months. So I figured, come, be here, be present, enjoy the city for a little bit before I have to dive into my cookbook shoot. I haven't been able to create as much content recipe-wise and stuff like that at home because the cookbook has been taking up so much time, and so I figured just accept that I'm not going to be creating much content, don't need to be home for that, come and do this social media shoot job and see family really quickly before I get locked into the 11 days, which I am looking forward to, but it just feels like a nice way to break things up before things get really heavy with that again. So I'm only here for about 4 days total, I think. It was just a great morning with my friend Kat. We always love to try workout classes together, and then we went to go to a cafe, and I was so happy to find a vegan cinnamon bun. I was worried about not having like anything to eat there, just was planning on having the matcha, but now I'm headed to another cafe, different outfit. So in social media world, it's like, it's a new day, right? I see my friend Esther, and that's kind of it for today. I think the evening will be a little bit calmer. I'll probably grab dinner somewhere myself. My mom's upstate today, and get a little bit of work done, catch up on emails and all that good stuff. So let's head back downtown. We are in all black. I know, very New York. So I'm back at the apartment. I just got coffee with, well, coffee for her, matcha for me with Esther. I didn't want to drink too much of it because I didn't want to be wired and stay up late. It's been kind of tough to adjust to jet lag anyway. I kind of like forced myself to go to sleep last night. And I just got my period, and I usually try to chill with the caffeine when I'm on my period. To be honest, getting your period while traveling is just like such an inconvenience, but it's been so much easier ever since I zero wasted my period, because now I just travel with a menstrual cup and some underwear. Yes, it's a little bit annoying to bring it with you, but I'm so glad that I did, because I knew I was gonna get it kind of like sometime within this week. And I'm having a little bit of a snack. Seaweed and rice, just like a staple for me ever since I was a kid. It's such a good snack, and I feel like people are becoming more and more into seaweed these days, which is really nice. It's like
kind of trendy. Really good for you too. Great source of iodine, which I feel like I could always use a little bit more of. That's kind of it for my day today. I need to edit my packing video, which will probably be up by the time you see this video, and just like catch up on emails and just dropping this rice everywhere. And I always feel like it's good to just balance and have some nights where you don't have plans, because traveling and seeing a lot of people in a day can be kind of exhausting and overwhelming. So just taking a little break from that and eating some seaweed. But I thought we would chat about vlogging and stuff like that, because I know that I haven't been really vlogging lately, and I was kind of talking to Esther about it too, because she vlogs a lot. She's a great YouTube channel if you don't follow her already. Just kind of interesting to chat about it. I feel like we share a lot of similar feelings about vlogging and why it can be kind of challenging sometimes. I'm gonna put the food away. I know that I get comments and requests for like more vlog content, and I really do enjoy vlogging. The problem is that when you're really busy, it gets difficult to vlog. I also feel like mood plays a lot into how willing I am to vlog. Like when I'm in a bad mood or just kind of going through things in life, I'm not as motivated to vlog, because I'd rather share not necessarily the highlights, but I'd rather share uplifting content versus just kind of content when I'm feeling like I'm in a drag. And it really is difficult because you have to show up and be present and have the energy to kind of vlog. I think you could totally perceive somebody's energy through the camera and how they're feeling. You can pick up on it a lot, and I don't want to fake my emotions or how I'm feeling. And so, to be honest, I haven't been vlogging for a couple of reasons. The first being that I feel like when you're going through something kind of difficult, it's really challenging to share and be personal and be willing to kind of put yourself out there, because it leaves room for a lot of criticism, I think. And it's kind of this like dilemma, right? Like the more you're willing to put yourself out there, the more people connect with and resonate with your content. Personally, I love people that kind of get personal and share. I feel like vlogs and content should kind of feel like FaceTiming a friend, and I do love content like that. But when I started to go through things that were kind of difficult or tough in life and wasn't feeling so great, it was really difficult to share, because I didn't want to open myself up to criticism when I wasn't in the headspace to deal with it. The thing about being on social media is you have to have a thick enough skin, because people are going to think what they want to think. People will do what they are going to do, right? So you have to kind of get over the hurdle of being willing to put yourself out there. And I think when you're feeling a little empty or broken down, or you're going through something, that willingness to put yourself out there, it just kind of starts to dwindle. And as much as I'm an advocate for sharing, I think there's a lot of good in sharing even the struggles in your life, because a lot of people can relate to it. And it's just, I think, really important to put realness on the internet too, not just the highlights. Sometimes though, when you're going through something really difficult, I think there is something to be said about keeping things to yourself so that you can heal first without anyone else's opinion about what's going on. You know, you don't need to necessarily hear other people's opinions about certain things in life that you might be going through and that are difficult. And honestly, this year, my goal has been to just like protect my peace. That's all I kind of want in life. I really want to find inner peace. You know, I feel like with my Oura ring, health-wise and on the surface, everything is so healthy. Like I'm consistently moving. I'm trying to sleep more than ever. But my Oura ring is constantly telling me that I'm stressed. And I can never get it to go away. And I just don't know like what else I can do. And so I've just tried to go in with the mindset of like prioritizing my peace wherever I can, basically. And it's difficult for someone like me. I feel like I am more of like a people pleaser type, and I have a hard time saying no. I don't like to let people down or hurt people's feelings, and sometimes at the cost of my own peace and my feelings and mental health. Anyway, that was all a long way of saying that I think we go through peaks and valleys in life, and there are some times when vlogging gets difficult. I also think other people's privacy is really important, and so sometimes it's not my place to share things that might be going on in life when it involves, let's say, a family member or just somebody else in life who didn't sign up to be on the internet or have their information or business aired out, you know? So I think it comes with having done this for so long and maturing and realizing that it is important to also respect and value other people's boundaries and comfort level with social media. And I guess the most prominent reason is just that I've been so consumed with other things, primarily my cookbook, which has been probably one of the biggest projects I've ever worked on. And I know I keep talking about it, and it kind of sucks to be talking about it and not being able to share it with you guys yet, and it's gonna still be quite a while until it's done, but it really feels so rewarding to do something that is tangible and offline, and it's a much bigger project than I ever expected. And so that's just been taking up quite a lot of my life. I want to make sure it's good. I really want to put the best content out there that I possibly can with this book, and so it's truthfully been really hard keeping up with posting on social media. A lot of content creators that I know will completely take a break from social media while they're working on their book, and I haven't done that yet just because I guess there's a little bit of fear in me that if I stop posting, my engagement goes down and then nobody will want the book when it's out. And on the other hand, I also really enjoy posting, and it's something that I feel like is a creative outlet for me, and so I haven't wanted to give it up. But this week and next week, I'm kind of gonna be definitely posting much less. I took like a solid 5 days off of social media, no posting, no stories, which I've never really done before. I just needed to do it because my life has not been interesting. I have truly nothing to share with you guys, and I needed to put my all into this cookbook because next week when I get back to LA will be the start of my cookbook shoot. So all the food's gonna be shot over, I think, 7 days total, and then there's gonna be another 3 days, 2 or 3 days that will be lifestyle shoots. So it's gonna be like a week and a half of just back-to-back shooting in a studio. I'm probably not going to be able to film any other content. And yeah, there's been so many times that I've picked up the camera and I've filmed little bits thinking that I would put it together to create a vlog, and I honestly just didn't have enough to share. Life has just been really busy, but in a really good way recently. And I feel bad that I'm not able to let you guys in as much. I know that the videos have been a lot more produced. And I did that just because I wanted to be able to share something and add value to your lives in watching my content in some way, but doing it in a way that's more manageable for me to keep up with while I'm working on all these things. So I hope you guys will understand, and I'm really sorry that I haven't been as present. I will try my best to share more and vlog a little bit more when I can, because I hear you and I know that you guys enjoy the personal content. I think honestly sometimes content gets difficult to create, and aside from that, sometimes I will say that vlogs don't necessarily always perform as well as some of my more produced videos, and so I'm like, well, I should create what more people want to watch, right? But I realize that of course there are always going to be like some core beans that really appreciate the vlogs and have been here with me since like day one. So I appreciate you guys. I hear you. I'm listening. And I will do my best to vlog a little bit more. I'm gonna cut myself off here and probably just gonna eat dinner at home. My appetite's kind of been all over the place because I got my period. I feel like I might get hungry later, and it's gonna rain for the next 2 days, so maybe I'll take a walk to Le Botaniste on the Upper West Side and get some dinner there. In the meantime, back to some rice and seaweed. Kimbap never fails me. Good morning. We are at Clean Market today. We're gonna get an IV. In my ideal world and life, I would get an IV every time I took a flight because it's so dehydrating. So it's just a nice thing when I'm able to. Just helps you feel a little bit more like 100% after a long flight. Post IVs, feeling very hydrated. How's your IV? Fresh. I changed my outfit yet again. I'm telling you, it's a new day every event. And now I'm gonna go ahead to the Tin Building. I've been so excited to visit this place and check it out. It's even more expensive than Erewhon from what I hear, so let's go see. I love spending time at grocery stores, so this will be exciting. My camera is dead, so we're on the phone, but I just had a lunch with my aunt, and now I'm gonna grab some tea with Miss Snacks. Oh, I took a little power nap, I did some editing, and now I'm heading to Brooklyn for dinner with Shelly. I was able to get a reservation tonight at Bonnie's, which is a restaurant that I wanted to try for a really long time. Tons of vegan options. The only reservation I could find was for 9:30, which is incredibly late for me personally. I eat dinner at 5 or 6. Let me know in the comments what time you guys eat, but my family always eats around 5 or 6. Sometimes I eat dinner at 4:30. I like early because I like to be able to digest and not go to sleep with like a super full stomach. But anyway, this was all they had, so we're doing it. And my friend Shelly's gonna come with me, so I don't have to go alone. So here we go, off to Brooklyn. really good. I'm kind of surprised it's a place with such a long line because I feel like the food is kind of casual, but everything we ordered was really good. We ordered all vegan things and the fruit plate for dessert.
The exotic fruit.
Honestly, it was like a lot of food. We had leftovers that we left with, but everything was solid. I really liked it. I really, really loved the green beans. What was your favorite?
I think that was my favorite too.
Yeah.
But everything was really flavorful.
Yeah. Solid. Worth $9.30 in Brooklyn? I guess. I'm happy. I'm full. It's a new day. I'm about to change yet again. I feel like that's all I'm doing in this vlog, changing my outfit. But tonight I have a dinner at Planta with my friend Rachel. I haven't seen her in a really long time. And earlier this morning I just had a really long shoot for a cafe. Pretty much the entire morning. It's been rainy. I have to actually film an ad now for Parade, which I feel like you probably know is one of my favorite sustainable underwear brands. I almost exclusively own underwear and bralettes and now some pajama sets from Parade. But to me, it's like the adult sustainable version of like Victoria's Secret, because when I was in high school and middle school, I used to constantly do the Victoria's Secret 5 for 25 underwears. And up until college, I was wearing the same underwear. They're finally starting to fall apart and it feels really good to replace them with some sustainable options. And Parade has really, really cute colors. Like everything is really bright and colorful. I mean, there are neutrals, but there are also options like this. So I love them, and I'm really excited and grateful to get to work with them. So I'm gonna film a really quick ad, even though I'm on the go, and then I will get ready for dinner at Planta. Okay, I'm dressed, I'm clothed, I'm ready for dinner-ish. I'm actually kind of hungry, but I wanna save my appetite because Planta is definitely one of my favorite restaurants. My mom likes Planta too, actually. I feel like it's a great spot to go with people who aren't vegan because even though all the food is vegan, it's very omnivore friendly. You know? Like, it's just really good. Right, Mom? You like Planta?
It is excellent.
There, you heard it. I started a new TikTok account just for fun. It's kind of like my matcha spam account. And it's just been really fun because I feel like sometimes I honestly post a little bit too much about matcha. So I started this TikTok account. I'm not crazy about the account name. Like, I need to come up with something else. But for now, it's called Matcha Mommy. At this moment, I only have 600 followers, but I just started this on Monday? Something like that, like this week. So it's very new, and it's been super fun. I mean, like I said, I just don't feel bad about spamming as much. So I make like 2 to 3 videos a day. If you like matcha, then follow me there. If you don't, I guess don't follow me on there. Probably gonna make like a matcha video or 2, kill some time, and then head to dinner. And then I'll introduce you to my friend, Rachel. What should people order at Planta?
Ooh, so many good things. Oh, the cauliflower. What was that called? Is that
The
General Tso's cauliflower?
Yeah.
That was good.
The broccoli roll that we get
I think it's
with the
that.
eel sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
that's
good.
That's good.
And the noodles.
Oh, that's yummy because it's creamy. And
Everybody loves the noodles.
That's really good. I'd have it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I bought some pink lettuce yesterday because it's so rare. I bought it at the Tin Building and I was like thinking about whether or not I should buy it. Had some lunch, thought about it, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it because I've only ever found it twice in my life, and both times it was like a once a year thing. Very limited. People go crazy for it, including myself because I love pink. So now the challenge is how I'm gonna transport it back to LA because I want to film a video, a recipe with the lettuce, and I can't do that here. I don't have like my setup and my equipment, so gotta figure that out. But I'll show you because it's really beautiful, and who knows if it's gonna actually make it all the way to LA. It might not. No, we're not putting that energy out there. It's gonna make it to LA. So I have it sitting in the fridge. Right now it's wrapped in paper towel. So here's number 1, and I got one in another shade. So I have like kind of variety. Yeah. I leave tomorrow morning, and I honestly feel like I could probably get this to last, but we shall see. Well, we are back home in LA, and today is going to be day 1 of the shoot. I had quite an interesting morning. Tried to go to a yoga class at 7 a.m. with my friend Mayu, just so I could like warm up for the day. And like I feel like I'm always in a more productive headspace when I get a workout in, and the teacher didn't show up. So it's been a very Monday so far. but I'm still excited. I feel like this is going to be so fun, and this is what I've been working up to and why I've been a little bit more absent on social media and stuff lately. So I'm honestly super excited, and I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here because I think it's going to start to get pretty repetitive as far as everything that you see on set. We're going to be on set for 7 days and then another 2 days after that. But I'll probably vlog a couple of like behind the scenes shots, and I think I'm going to do a separate vlog all about the cookbook process because it has been a process. It's been a journey. So yeah, I'll show you a little sneak peek of the studio because I'm headed there right now. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, I know it's been a while since I've really vlogged, and obviously a big part of that reason is because of this cookbook, this gigantic project. But I'm feeling really grateful, and I know that a big reason why I even get to write a cookbook is because of you guys, and I appreciate you sticking with me through, you know, periods of time where the content is drier or just not as consistent. I'm so grateful, and I'm really excited. So let's head to set right now.